What is up, guys? It is RSC6414 here, back with another video. This time I'm previewing and predicting Money in the Bank WWE 2014 pay-per-view. Previewing and predicting each and every single match on the card like I do for every pay-per-view. Overall, I gotta say, the show, it doesn't have a lot of build behind it. There's some sloppy matches thrown together. Some matches that don't make sense. And then the latter match that has no build, which is the briefcase match. So they added people on Monday, and there's no build for it. Besides a 4-on, no, that was the championship match. So I don't know why they did that, but they could have done it earlier in time. But whatever. Last minute, what are you gonna do? Whatever. Rocking that Kenny King T-shirt for TNA. But yeah, back to the predictions. Overall show, I don't really know what to expect. There's not a lot of build, therefore it's hard to look forward to it. But Money in the Bank, 2 ladder matches, can't go wrong. It'll deliver. I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, let's go and get to the predictions. First thing we have, pre-show, Daniel Bryan will address the WWE Universe for the first time since being stripped of his WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I'm guessing he'll come out there. He'll probably say, apologize, and then probably talk about how he's going to get it back, and etc., etc. I don't think there's a pre-show match, so let's go ahead and get to the main card. Matches in no particular order. First thing we'll have will be the WWE Tag Team Championship match. The Usos versus Eric Rowan, my boy Eric Rowan, Mark, and Luke Harper of the Wyatt family. This feud's been going on a while. This has good build to it. So I'm looking forward to this match. It's still hard to pick because I heard a rumor that the Ascension will be the ones to take the belts off the Usos when they debut. I really don't know what to expect. I'm not gonna believe the dirt sheets over who I think is gonna win. So I'm gonna have to go and pick Rowan and Harper of the Wyatt family. I think it should be a pretty decent match. Should be good. And I'm going to have to go ahead and pick Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, the Wyatt family. I could see the Usos win, but my pick, Rowan and Harper of the Wyatt family. Follow the buzzers, baby. But the next match we have, Paige versus Naomi of the Funkadactyls Divas Championship match. Naomi got added to this card when Paige was feuding with Cameron, it seemed like. It really didn't make any sense. I'm still confused on the whole thing. Cameron's acting like a heel. Naomi's a face, so I wouldn't be surprised if Cameron distracted Naomi, cost her the match, or turned on Naomi at the end of the match, depending on if Naomi wins or not. For a while ago, it was planned that Naomi was going to take the belt off AJ at WrestleMania, and she didn't, so I don't know what they're going to do here. Paige won at the night after Mania. I don't see her win. I don't see her dropping the belt here. So I'm going to have to go with Paige. The build is weird. There's really not much build behind it. It's just a Divas match thrown together, and it really doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe we'll see Cameron versus Paige versus Naomi in like a triple threat Divas match at Battleground or a SummerSlam, but we'll have to see and find out. But my pick, Paige to retain and keep her title reign alive. Next match we will have these matches aren't on the card, but I'm just guessing they're going to happen, so I'm going to go and predict them. Rusev versus Big E. Rusev Nushka. But Rusev, just a typical Russian heel that they've done before with guys like Kozlov and Anti-America, and I liked him better when he was Bulgarian, but for some reason they're like, let's tell the fans that he lives in Russia now and is Russian. I liked him better in NXT as the Bulgarian brute. And now he's Alexander Rusev from Russia. And he's not even Alexander anymore. It's just Rusev. Some questionable booking, but whatever. I'm not as interested in Rusev as I was before in NXT. They've really just, I don't know. There's something about him that they changed that I just can't adjust. But Rusev versus Big E, there's not a ton of build to this. Just really, it's so obvious that Rusev's going to win. It's not even funny. He beat him at Payback. I don't even know why they're having another match. Really doesn't make any dang sense. But, I think it's because Big E has nothing better to do. Put him with a big guy. Big guy versus big guy. Make Rusev look strong. And I think Rusev will go over here with the win. And yeah, we'll see Rusev's big push keep going. I really want to get into Rusev and I really want to like him and cheer for him, but I don't know. This gimmick is really stupid to me. They've done it so many times, it's not even funny, and it's hard for me to cheer for. But yeah, my pick, Rusev. Next match we will have will be Stardust and Goldust versus Ryback. Stardust came on Raw, and it's Stardust, but he was Cody Rhodes 2 Raws ago. So it's kind of funny to see this. I like Stardust. It's a really terrible gimmick. It's so bad that it's funny, and that's why I like it. It's just so bad that it's hilarious to watch. That's why I like Stardust. Goldust is Goldust. I like Goldust. Versus Ryback. So they had a match on Raw a couple weeks ago in which Stardust and Goldust won. They're giving Stardust and Goldust a push as a tag team, I'm guessing. Maybe they'll have another run with the tag titles in the future. Cody Rhodes, I don't know why they put him as Stardust, but whatever. I guess they didn't have anything better, so they said, why not just have a big-ass star on his face, and let's call him Stardust. So I guess that's what they did. And should be an okay match. Probably won't get much time. I could see Ryback's winning here. They seem to go over. Ryback seem to, and Curtis Axel seem to be winning as of late in tag team matches. But Stardust and Goldust are getting that little push, it seems like. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Stardust and Goldust to pick up the win here over Ryback. So my pick, Stardust and Goldust. But yeah. Then the next match we will have will be the WWE ladder match, Money in the Bank briefcase. You have Kofi Kingston, RVD, Bad News Barrett, who got injured with a dislocated shoulder on the SmackDown tapings. It was posted on WWE.com. I heard it all over the place on YouTube. So, I don't know. They haven't given us any update on whether he's going to compete at Money in the Bank or not. So, it'll be interesting to see. That was originally my pick. Most likely it was Bad News Barrett. I wanted him to win the briefcases, Wade Barrett too, for numerous times, but he still hadn't gotten it. So I thought this year was his chance, but yeah, who knows? Bad News Barrett, Jack Swagger, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and Dolph Ziggler. So Kofi, Ambrose, Rollins, RVD, Ziggler, and Swagger. So it's a pretty good. It's basically like a loser's bracket for the qualifying matches for the main event ladder match for the title. It's basically the loser's bracket. So it should be an interesting match. Some young stars, some older ones. So it'll be a good match, I think. Doesn't have much build. They added these guys on Monday, so not the best build. But what are you gonna do? I think it should be a good match. I see Kofi being the spot monkey. I really want Kofi to win. I'm a huge Kofi fan. Him and Truth are my two favorites in the WWE, along with Del Rio, so 3. But I really don't see him winning. I think he's just going to be a spot monkey. But sometimes in Money in the Bank matches, it's always the guy who you aren't really expecting, like Sandow last year. I did not see that coming. So, who knows? Maybe we'll pull off an upset. RVD, no way in hell. He's just an old guy not an old guy, but an older veteran just to bring excitement to the match. Do some cool maneuvers. Ambrose, he's gone singles for the first time on the main roster. Shield broke up. I think it's way too early for him to get the briefcase here. Rollins, a lot of people picking him or Ambrose, like I said, but I don't know. I just think it's too early for these guys to have the briefcase, but I thought it was for Sandow, and he failed to cash in because WWE's got awful booking. But, yeah, it should be Swagger, no way. I don't see him winning. In a way, I guess I could. I'm never going to say there's not a chance for anything to happen, but I don't see it happening here. He could always pull the shock factor and win it out of nowhere. He won it at WrestleMania 26 and eventually cashed in and won, so he's had experience with the briefcase. And, yes, it should be a good match. I'm looking forward to it, but if I had to pick one guy, it's a tough one. I mean, I want to pick Bad News Barrett, but all right, if Barrett competes, Then I'm going to pick Bad News Barrett to win. If Bad News Barrett gets pulled from the match, I guess I'll pick Seth Rollins, even though I think it's too early for him. I'd pick Seth Rollins just the way they're booking him. So yeah, if Bad News Barrett competes, I'm picking Bad News Barrett. If Bad News Barrett doesn't compete, I'm picking Seth Rollins to become your Mr. Money in the Bank. The next match we have will be the WWE World Heavyweight Championship ladder match, the main event. You've got Bray Wyatt in there, Cesaro, John Cena, Kane, and a lot of other guys that I'm still just, it's just weird that some of these young guys are mixed in, seeing these guys as title holders. I don't see, Kane got added on Monday. You got Cena, Cesaro, Wyatt, Kane, Del Rio, and some other guys that I can't remember off the top of my head for some reason. Drew a blank. But I don't see Del Rio winning. I like Del Rio a lot because Del Rio equals greatness. But I heard that he's going to... he may not even be here in the WWE after Money in the Bank. Someone told me that they heard somewhere that his contract is up and he's not coming back. Hope that's not the case, but I could see it happening. So this could be one of his last pay-per-view matches in the WWE. Then you've got Cesaro, the King of Swing. He's a younger star again. I don't see him getting the title here and having them run him with the belt. Bray Wyatt, I'd like to see him with the belt. But another story that I think is going to happen is Bray Wyatt. I don't see him with the belt because I don't think WWE's ready to give it to him yet. And I'd like to see him, but I don't think they'll give it to him. So another one of those cases, Roman Reigns. A guy out of the younger stars that I could see the most winning the title would be Roman Reigns. But again, I think it's too early for them to book it and give him the title. He just went on singles on his own after the Shield split up, so I don't see Roman Reigns winning either. Kane, I really don't see Kane winning here. I could see it in a way, being that he feuded with Daniel Bryan for the title. They obviously had some confidence in him to give him that main event push. He's part of the Authority. I could see Triple H coming out and screwing Roman Reigns over or something, setting up for their match at SummerSlam, which I think is going to happen. And it's been inevitable for a couple months, so we'll probably see Triple H and Roman Reigns at a SummerSlam. SummerSlam poster has Brock Lesnar and Cena on the front, so it makes me think Cena's going to win the title here. Unfortunately, as much as it pains me, if Cena wins, you'll probably hear a rant from me on my review for Money in the Bank, so if you want to see someone get mad, watch my review. But it's just... I really don't want to see Cena win at all. If he wins, it would probably ruin most of the pay-per-view for me. I just don't like Cena at all. I don't think he held the title less than a year ago at SummerSlam. Randy Orton's in the match as well. He already held the title earlier this year, so I don't see Randy Orton winning. A lot of people are picking Randy here. But it's either Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, or Cena or Wyatt that I've heard people pick. But I really don't see Randy Orton winning either because he held the title earlier on in the year. I think I'm going to go with the inevitable and pick John Cena. Unfortunately, I don't want to, but I don't want to see him as champion, but I got to pick who I think is going to win. So, pick John Cena. And yeah, that basically concludes my predictions for Money in the Bank. Hope you enjoyed them. John Cena, if he wins, good God, help us all. Unless you're a Cena fan, there's some out there. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my other videos and subscribe. Enjoy Money in the Bank. Check out this page, RSC6414, for my review Sunday night. Hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my other videos and subscribe. Thanks, guys. RSC6414 out.